The best way to work together is to anticipate what could happen. Hello everyone and welcome back to Imparables. This is one more episode, completely original content. Today what we're going to talk about is about relationships and entrepreneurship. Managing your relationship and being an entrepreneur is a really hot topic. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on the link before and to share our content, right? Check our Spotify, check us on YouTube, check in all the social media. If you have friends that are entrepreneurs, please share the information. So let's start. Today we're going to try to deconstruct what is going on between our relationships, intimate relationships and business. If you are in a business with your partner, with your intimate partner, if you are in business with your husband and wife, today we'll talk about it. We'll see what's happening. And the first thing that comes to mind is if I am in my business and my partner is my business partner, of course, how can I mitigate those situations in which when the situation gets really difficult? And one of the things that it works most for people is communication. And we all know about communication in relationships is super important. But it's most clear communication have to be important when you are in business. And most important, if you have the business with your intimate partner, with your wife or husband, boyfriend or girlfriend, the best way to work together is to anticipate what could happen. First of all, clear communication is super important, but the most important is to know everybody's job. What is your responsibilities in the business and what is the responsibilities of the other person? Because if we don't understand the responsibilities, we're going to go on top of each other and we're going to start contradicting. That is not healthy for the business. I don't believe it's healthy for the team either. And most important, if you are an immigrant, if you are so passionate, right, you really want to go towards the goal of the business, make more money, work less, have more time for each other. Don't make that business relationship deteriorate the intimate relationship that you have together. And it happens a lot because of the business or because of the money issues or because of misunderstanding in the business. That life in your home, in the place it's supposed to be safe, is completely a chaos. So how can we prevent that? Just have clear communication. A lot of passive aggressiveness comes from the business environment. If somebody give an order and somebody else doesn't approve, and then all that goes to home. So how can we fix that? How can we prevent that? And it's have your roles established first, right? If you're going to work together, try to completely be in different areas of responsibility. Because I know everybody, and in a relationship, both people normally want the best for the business and forget about what is most important, that it is yourself. You cannot give others if you don't give to yourself. And it's a part of having the moments with your partner, with your girlfriend, boyfriend, or wife or husband is so important as a family, right? Don't let the other part of the business actually goes on top of it. So for this, have your org chart, just to be really strategic, have your org chart and put which position is everybody. If everybody have, for example, a different position in which know their roles and the job description, one won't overlap the other one. So the decisions are made in different areas of the business. Now, if it happens to be, because the most issues that come is when both have to be, if both are 50% partners and both have responsibility in the direction of the business, the most difficult decisions comes to not only your husband and wife that are owners of the business, but also to any other party that is also a business owner. So, and it's the same procedure. When you want to make decisions towards the business, that's where the most difficult issues come. So how do you mitigate that? Use a really simple communication way to make decisions. Try to don't make decisions when you are completely emotional. Don't make decisions when you are mad at each other. Don't make decisions when you're really happy at each other. You know, any kind of emotion will eventually lead you to a decision that might regret later. And most important, when you make a decision, make sure both of you are completely heart-centered and mind-centered towards a decision. So both are okay with the decision. Both are in agreement with the decision. Because then when one makes decisions and the other one don't like the decision, it comes the regret after or the blame after. Right? Oh, I did it because of you. I did it because you wanted. And in the end of the day, you start deteriorating your relationship. And if you have a family and if you have kids, I don't think will be the best healthy way to actually mitigate the problems of the business in your home. I would love to tell you, hey, don't take your business home. Don't take your business or the problems of your business home. But if you are an entrepreneur, your business is your life too. So separating them will be really, really difficult. You can pretend everything is right, but then when you go back, everybody's passive aggressive with each other. You don't want to take that energy back to your home. So one of the most important pieces of advice that I can give you, if it will be an advice for you, is resolve the problems of the business in the business. And resolve the problems at home. Don't let time to pass. Many people let time to pass and pass and pass, and that made the void harder. That make the void completely bigger, and the problems of go deeper. So try to be fast for that. Another issue that comes really, really often with business owners and that are married, or business owners that are intimate partners, is the fact that they don't have time, right? You say, oh my God, there is no time for us. There is no time for me. There is no time for you. There is no time for us. We don't have a time together. And that comes all about priorities and values, right? What are your values? Make sure you guys have the same values to start a business. If you're about to start a business with your intimate partner, and your boyfriend or your husband, make sure that you have the same ethics and the same goals in relationship of what you guys want to accomplish. And also do some planning to establish what are the priorities. What are the priorities in your life, and what are the priorities in the business. Because if you don't have that conversation beforehand, somebody will think about, oh, let's do business and we all business, because it's important in the next 3 months or 60 days or the next 6 months. And the other person was thinking, oh, but I thought we're going to have this time in the week for us. So establish that and put it in your schedule, in your agenda. It's nothing more to be a pre-actioneer than a post-actioneer, right? So take a step forward. So later on, you have the time, and that might be really, really important for you guys, right? But have that clarity, that communication, and that conversation prior the business. And if you know the business is going to get busy, if you know you are having trouble, have that conversation so it doesn't affect your life. And then those time managements are not there. Put it in a plan, put it in a strategic priority, task or goal, and your relationship might be going along with the business good. Something important about the time is, like, if you don't plan your time with your partner and your business and your relationship, you're gonna do things on the name of, yeah, but I was doing this, the typical, right? I was doing this in the name of the business. I was doing this to bring more money. I was doing this so our family has a better quality of life. And then everything you start doing in the name of the business, in the name of we having a better health, in the name of we have more financially stable, in the name of having better education for our kids. And when you start using as an excuse in the name of, and that value is not clearly mentioned before, is where the issues and the problems come. And more with time, depression comes, right? Anxiety comes, passive aggressiveness feelings come. And you don't want to be holding on feelings more with your intimate partner. You don't want to be holding on feelings with your significant other, because it becomes like a snowball. And it's not only going to have a consequence in your personal life. To remember, you're the business owner, you are the business. Your personal life and your business life are really interconnected. So your result will only have consequence in your business or in your life, but in both. So think about it when you're trying to withhold emotions or informations towards your marriage or towards your husband or wife, boyfriend or girlfriend. A question that always comes to me is, should we work in the same? We're about to start a business. Should we start a business together? And that's something for you to decide. My personal opinion is I wouldn't try to start a business together unless you have really values set, a value set completely clear, a priority set completely clear. You know, it's like, to me, it's like getting married, right? If one part of the equation are dating for a long time and want to get married, and the other part of the equation doesn't want to get married, and that is not clear, you both are going towards something completely different, but making the time goes by, the resentment grows if the expectations are not met. It's the same with a business. Business is like a marriage, right? It's like a plant, it's like a little flower. You have to nurture it, you have to take care of it, you gotta every day look towards it, doing the point grow by itself. But if both of you doesn't have the same target or the same expectations or what the business are gonna bring, I think it's better if you both do different things. And to me, the best is a business, like we've been talking, being a business owner is one of the most difficult tasks that you can accomplish in your life. It's not easy. Being in business is not easy. It becomes easy, right? Because you learn from punishment, or you learn from pain, you learn from the struggles, you learn when you succeed, you learn when you fail. And then if you establish your relationship with failure, your relationship with money, and your relationship with fear are not there, you know, when you have now two people, this is like explosion, right? And most likely we don't know how to, I think, manage our emotions. I think the key into have business with your husband or wife or your intimate partner is completely understand each other's emotions, to understand your expectations, and to be able to manage those emotions in a more certain way. Because if not, it's going to completely destroy not only your marriage, I believe also it's going to bring your business down really fast. So what's the areas that we should work? And it's like when you start having kids, right? I think the question comes to which area should I be working when I'm an entrepreneur. It's like prioritizing. You prioritize your time, prioritize your tasks, prioritize your goals, that time that it's going to take, and have a clear understanding what you should expect to each other. The problem why our relationships fail in any point, only in business, I believe, as a personal opinion, I believe it's because we don't meet each other's expectations. But if the expectations are not clear and communicated, you know, how the other person or the other part of the equation are going to understand what the expectations that you want or need. So focus on your expectations, focus on being fulfilled, you know, focus on you feel yourself, focus on you understand your personal voids in order to not to bring it into your relationship, and don't bring it into the business. Many times we start a business for the wrong reasons. So talk about why are you guys in business? What is the purpose of the business? And I am telling you, if the money, and that might sound so cliche, but if the money is the only reason why you want to be in business, I think it's okay if that's okay with you. But I think it's deeper reasons why somebody want to be in business than money. If the number one reason for you is actually to bring it to be economically stable, that's okay with me. And I think that should be okay with anybody. However, I do believe the money is the excuse. I think it's deeper reasons why somebody want to be in business. So if you understand why you guys want to be in business together and what is the role of everybody, I think what you will focus is in the nurturing business relationship than a nurturing business or a nurturing business intimate partnership. All right, guys. So I hope this subject actually make you think and give you a little pieces of the puzzle of having a marriage or being an intimate partner with your business partner. So think about it. Please comment below. Give me what's your thoughts about it, and we'll be together in the next episode of Imparables.